change a bail spring for a Shimano reel. So I have here a Shimano Soare BB1000 shallow spool, which the main problem is the bail spring. It will not completely go back. So when you flick, it's around the 3/4 of the travel only went back, not full, to close the bail. So it is also hard when you do fishing that the bail spring will not completely close to secure once you do the fishing session. So here first I try to look for spare parts online, but unfortunately spare parts is not available online. When I checked with my friend who was also a reel fixer. So for this video I will try to solve it using another reel spring from a generic reel that I bought before when I do my early time in fishing, that I use for milkfish fishing. So for this, you have to open the bail area where the roller is located, because this is the place where the spring was placed into for the return of the bail closer. So first, all you have to do is to remove the spool to avoid being contaminated with grease or oil when we open the bail spring area. So with this one, you have to put it aside to secure it. So this will be the setup now, where you can freely access the bail area. So the bail area, as I said it earlier, it is where the roller also, the line roller, also located. So first, remove the bail screw, which is the first one here, using a screwdriver or a Phillips screwdriver. So here, which the screw is a larger one, so we can use a flat screw. So just hold it in order to avoid sprung out, because we don't know what is the situation of the spring inside. So here, so we already removed the screw here, and then slightly open just to see if the spring is still intact or not. Here, this is the spring of the bail return. So in order to see what's inside, we have to open the second screw on the lower part. So I make using a dollar cost screw, but I use it very simply in order to open. Okay, then while unscrewing that one, hold also the cover to avoid losing some parts inside. So with this one, So this is the situation now of the spring. It was already bended. That is why it cannot return the bail back in order, because it was already maybe bended, so the spring capacity is not already normal, so the stretch capacity. So with this one, we will replace it using a generic bail spring of a generic reel that I mentioned earlier. So put it here. Be careful, because there is a pinion tie that connected to the bail directly to the spring, so you should be very careful not to lose this one, or else you have to buy a new reel. So earlier, before the video, I opened this the brand is generic, the White Rabbit one. I used this one before using used for fishing and the milkfish, but now, since I was doing some shore jigging or shore casting, so I haven't used it for maybe almost 2 years. So from this reel, I removed the spring. Luckily, the spring is the same, the setup is the same from here. So I removed the spring and place it to my new reel, the 1000 series Shimano Soare. So with this one, when I checked earlier, the size, the length is the same, but this one is a more, I think, tighter one. So I think this is a more stronger spring than the stock spring from my Shimano Soare reel. So here we will try to assemble it with a replacement spring in order to use this Shimano reel this weekend for fishing using my ultralight rod. So I match this reel with my ultralight rod. So first, since the length is the same, as you can see, the length is the same, so almost the same. So we will try to replace it and check if the reel still will function normally, or else we have to look for another spring that's most likely the same with the Shimano reel spring that we already pull out. So with this one, what I do is place the spring same as what we see earlier, then like this, then put back the lower cover first, and especially in the lower cover, just be careful, because there is a tight washer, or maybe anti-water washer is being placed. As you can see, there's a copper color washer there, maybe to protect the reel from seawater for coming in. So this one, I place back the lower cover of the reel, of the bail area, and then put back the screw using this dollar screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. Carefully rotate in order to fit. Don't force it, because maybe it will lose the thread of your screw. of your reel. So now we already place it back. So we will wipe out some other grease, extra grease outside, and then here on the bail, as you can see, the pinion type elbow is facing up. It should be placed also on the exact location here, this area, this hole, in order to do the mechanism. So I will try to place it back, then push the I try to place it back here, as you can see, and then push a little bit careful for the bail to be aligned right there. So it should be close, it should be intact before you screw in. So this is the screw, and then the screwdriver that we used earlier. Here. So it tight a little bit. We'll do again because something also slide up. So here it should be fit. There, it should be fit. And once fitted, you can screw in now again. Sorry that I'm a little unconscious because this is also my first time opening my reel. I just follow some videos, educational videos that I found online, and then do it on my own. So now we already placed back the bail to its area where it should be fixed. Then some wipe and remove the extra grease from the reel. So we will try to flip, hope that it will come back, and it will totally come back, in order to not to find more parts to repair this Shimano Soare BB1000 shallow spool. So we will try open, and then we will try to close. Oops! Now it's flipping 100% back, as you can see. So I should say that we successfully replace and repair this 1000 series reel that has a problem with its stock spring. So for this video, until this will be the end, and until the next video for educational one, I will post it on my YouTube channel. Hope that you will follow me with my fishing adventure and some exciting reel repair in future. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.